Welcome to the basement. Ooh. Don't do that. Welcome, you beautiful, wonderful people. If you're already a fan of JoJo, you know exactly where I'm going with this video. I, myself, am also a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I got myself a nifty Jotaro statue right here. That's new, baby. Fun fact about this statue is that I pre-ordered it in January. It was supposed to arrive in July, and I just got it a few weeks ago. And then I discovered that the stand is the worst thing that anyone has ever created. Watch this, watch this. You'd think for a series about stands, but if you're not already a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, also welcome. I'm super glad you're here. I'm grateful for your viewership, and I'm honestly super relieved that you made it this far in life with your personality still intact. Okay, JoJo veterans, I'm gonna need to get these newcomers up to speed so that we can all continue on with the video together. So feel free to quietly talk amongst yourselves while we, the rest of us, get acquainted with the material. Ahem. This absolute gumdrop of a man is named Hirohiko Araki. He likes to draw dead dogs. He also likes to draw his manga called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which has been running for well over 30 years and consists of eight different story arcs, or parts. The most recent of these parts, titled JojoLION, remember that, JojoLION, that'll be important later, concluded its 10-year run in August of 2021. Now, as an unfortunate side effect of this story taking so long to complete, there were several elements introduced early on in the part that were mysterious setups that were ultimately abandoned, forgotten, or generally left unresolved by the story's conclusion. For example, Araki abandoned all plot points involving the main character's memories of unknown origin of this mysterious flashback man, as well as the research that another character invested into this, bling bling boy, if you will. If you won't, I completely understand. Anyway, the point is, both characters were teased as important components of the story, but they were never brought up again after their main introduction. He also forgot to set up the main villain before the very end of the part, which sort of just popped up out of nowhere and left no avenues for real, tangible, meaningful characterization or personality or any reason for me to care. But all of those things pale in comparison to the most egregious and long-standing omission of all. You forgot to put a lion in JojoLION. Araki titled the story JojoLION, and never once does a lion appear in it. Incredible. How do you miss that? How do you miss that? Even within the chapter that must not be named, newcomers, you're really gonna have to just trust me on this one. The big cat that Araki decided to draw in it was a tiger. A tiger! Look, if this series was called JoJo Tiger, I completely understand. But it's not. It's called JoJoLION. And I'm disappointed. It doesn't matter if you like JoJoLION or you even enjoy JoJo's Bizarre Adventure to any extent, really. We can all agree, I know, that this is a massive oversight that needs to be resolved pronto. And that's where I come in. That's right, everybody. Loosely referencing JoJoLION's art style, I have drawn a lion that looks like it could fit right into the manga. That is ignoring the fact that the story takes place in a small Japanese town and not anywhere near sub-Saharan Africa. Well, JoJoLION is chock full of these nifty little critters called rock animals, which, you know, can take on a variety of different shapes and sizes and forms. But that's a freaking cop-out, dude. I say real lion or bust. So just know that in the universe of JojoLION, in the year 2011, which is when the story takes place, that's somewhere out there. Somewhere far away from where the main story is happening, there is this lion. He exists, and there's nothing stopping you from considering this cool cat canon, baby. Yeah, JojoLION! Now, any number of lions could exist in this universe, and they'd be nothing special. So, to make this lion the titular JojoLION, it's gonna need its own stand ability. For those who are new to JoJo, stands are the visual manifestations of a given character's soul, and each stand has its own unique supernatural and sometimes strangely specific power or ability. Most of them are named after real-life bands and songs as well, so that's a copyright nightmare. For example, the main character's stand in JojoLION is the Prince song most famous for being the one nobody's ever heard of before, Soft and Wet, and it has the ability to steal certain properties of a given target by trapping them in soap bubbles. I planned, originally, on naming this new stand Roar, after the Katy Perry song, because, you know, lion. But since Roar didn't come out until 2013 and JojoLION takes place in 2011, I'll instead be naming this stand after that year's greatest and most outstanding musical achievement, Party Rock Anthem. This lion developed Party Rock Anthem shortly after being kicked out of their pride by rival males and growing increasingly vindictive about the whole situation. When summoned, it appears on a nearby surface as a spooky, jagged lion face that emits an inaudible frequency which causes anything that hears it to enter a blind rage directed at the lion stand user itself. Our lion uses this ability to fight, kill, and eat anything that attacks it, especially prey animals, to become a stronger fighter with each encounter, with the ultimate goal of violently reclaiming his place in the pride. Problem is, Party Rock Anthem will not deactivate until the lion kills or is killed itself, which is a good incentive to fight and win. Now, say if an elephant or hippopotamus is caught within Party Rock Anthem's area of effect, our lion needs to somehow overpower the beast or quickly hunt and kill a much weaker target in order to make it out alive. For anyone who did not know what JoJo was before this video, once again, I thank you for watching. And if you did know who JoJo was in this video, just write cool lion in the comments. In fact, yeah, if you didn't know what JoJo was before this, also write cool lion in the like, just cool lion. Make sure you add the quotes, like, quote, cool lion, quote. And then if you didn't know what JoJo was, write cool lion. And if you wrote cool lion in the comments, like the video so that I know how many people commented cool lion without having to check. And finally, hit the subscribe button to become a cool lion yourself. Weren't expecting that, huh? What a twist. Ooh. And to all of my cool lions out there, remember this one piece of wisdom. If you can't slam with the best, then jam with the rest.